Oh, hi.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is CKTCHAOTIC. Today I'll be reading Purple Hyacinth episode 4, 5, and 6. Let's get started. Purple Hyacinth episode 4. That's just so gloomy. Huh? Alright, I need 2 officers. Lauren! Oh, are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm so glad you're back. Of course I am. Why were you so worried? You were gone for so long, I was about to send someone out to look for you. What happened? He got away. I thought I had him, but I wasn't able to hold him. Had him? So you caught up to... Wait! You're bleeding! That scumbag! He did that to you? I know I was being careless. It won't happen again. So you fought him? Yes, I wounded him, but not enough to slow him down. So you did catch him? He escaped me. What's surprising is actually you escaped him. Could you describe him? Male, tall, slim, but strong, black long coat, probably in his 20s or 30s. The only weapon I saw was a sword of all things. Remarkable. Captain Herman is at second crime scene, waiting for you to report. But let me help you. We have to get this bandaged first. Captain Herman is here? Then I really can't be late. I'm fine, seriously. That's a lot of blood coming out of someone's arm. I have to give my report. Let's go. You always push yourself too far. It's not healthy. I'll help you. Just wait a sec. Stop! Are you crazy? With your skills, you're more likely to kill her instead. What did you just say? You twat? The last time you treated my wounds, you fed me some weird tea that gave me the runs for a week. Well, I'm glad because you deserved every bit of it. If I waited for you two, I would have already bled to death. Let's go. Lord, you should get some rest first. I don't think you understand who you just fought. Yeah, I know. An assassin from the Phantom Scythe. Not just any assassin. You're lucky to be alive. What? Come on, see for yourself. Did you see his face at least? No. She lied. When did I start lying to them? Lieutenant, Captain Herman. Captain Herman, Officer Sinclair is back. Officer Sinclair, finally. Report. The assassin escaped. I and 2 other officers were in pursuit, but they were soon outpaced. I pursued him for as long as I could and engaged him in a fight before losing him as well. However, Officer Sinclair got close enough to him to be able to tell that we are dealing with a man, tall, slim, and in his 20s or 30s. I see. Impressive. I'm pleasantly surprised, Sinclair. What happened in here? Ah, yes. Sergeant Liddell, Lieutenant Hawks. The victim was named Robert de la Roca, 40 years old male. He was a rich merchant and owned large shares in the Royal Navy's shipyards, the main source of his fortune. His influence on the shipping market was considerable, and much like the late Lady Grayson across the street, He was known to have close ties with the royal family. It's no surprise that the Phantom Scythe targeted them both. But it's still unusual since they both recently publicly denounced the monarchy. Maybe in an attempt to save their own skins, no one supporting the royals is safe. The Phantom Scythe has always targeted the Citadel's ruling family. But forensics found more. Roka appears to have fought back before the assassin killed him. The gunshot you all heard was from Della Roca's weapon. That makes sense. As near as I can tell, the assassin was only carrying a sword. He probably got into the mansion through a window and waited for his target to fall into his trap. He mustn't have expected that the man would be carrying a gun. Della Roca must have tried to defend himself and shot at the assassin but missed. Probably because he would have been trying to run away at the same time, as he seems to have collided with the desk. If he was running, that would also explain the wound on his back. He must have turned around to try to shoot the assassin again, which is when the scumbag finishes work by slitting Della Roca's throat, and then the killer escaped through the window, which is when I spotted him. Good analyst. Sinclair. Is analysis? Leave the investigating to the detectives, Officer Sinclair. An official investigation will be opened tomorrow. What we know for sure, looking at the method, is that the two murders tonight were definitely committed by the same killer. And of course, it's just had to be the worst Artelis has ever known. I will alert the castle and the royal guards. Their security needs to be tightened before he strikes again. It has been a curiously long time since he has last seen around the city. Killing two people on the same night is not his typical modus operandi either. Modus? Just like Vermin, when we thought he was finally gone for good, he pops back up. And as always, the sneaky bastard slipped through our fingers, even when we were closer than ever to catching him. What do you mean? We already know the identity of the killer? Of course we know. He signed his murders, like he always does. Officer Sinclair, the assassin you encountered tonight is none other than the Purple Hyacinth. Huh? Oh. Episode 5. Wanted. Dead or alive? I know, my guys robbed some idiot's notebooks just yesterday, like stealing from infants. Cry as much too. Shrieking like stuck pigs whenever they see a knife. They look like they were gonna piss themselves. And then they go cry to the cops like the cops can do anything. Just another pen of squealing pigs. Huh? Oh shit, it's a PH. Keep your voice low. The guy's dangerous. He's the deadliest of all of us. Yeah, I heard. The man's a freak. He has more kills than anyone else in the PS combined. No one has ever had the guts to do what he's done before. He's a demon sent straight from hell. He can't be that bad. I mean, have any of you ever seen him before? A few times. He brought here to report a new kill. Crap. I bet he's all bark and no bite. He's the leader favorite's little pet. His personal attack dog. Think he's above us common gutter snipes? Isn't the whole point of all of this is beyond all that? Oi! Why don't you come say hello to your comrades? Huh, bastard! Whoa. Ooh, that's a cold stare. Our deepest apologies, sir. This piece of shit is very drunk. He didn't know what he was doing. Oh. Maybe next time I'll drop by to report your deaths, comrades. Hey, don't piss off the PH. Do you have a death wish? What's going on? Is this where he was tormented? Messenger 4. That's 4, right? Phantom Scythe. So he does work for them. The targets, De La Roca and Grayson, were eliminated tonight. I brought the documents and the leader wanted me to retrieve. I suspected that they were both working for the police, trying to infiltrate the PS. They were careless enough to leave evidence behind. Anything else to report? Grayson's maid alerted the police. They arrived while I was finishing my second task. But as always, they were too slow. It's not like you to be taken by surprise like that. I hope you weren't seen. Of course not. Well, no matter. You carried out your work per orders as always. You were that boy. Yes, as always. The leader will be pleased to hear about this. Also, a word of advice, try not to upset him. You may be the Purple Hyacinth, but he's still watching you. Never crossed my mind. Good. We'll be in contact soon. Well, thank you for the kind warning, comrade. But honestly, who would be reckless enough to threaten the leader, huh? What? The Purple Hyacinth. So it was him. I was running after him? No shame in losing him, Lauren. No one's even gotten near him in the 7 years he's been active. You're lucky to be alive. Episode 6. I really should have known. The Purple Hyacinth. The most powerful weapon in the Phantom Scythe arsenal. Responsible for the bloodiest crimes our city had ever seen. He left no trace, no evidence, except for one thing. His signature Purple Hyacinth. Next to each of the corpses he left in his wake. And I almost one of them. You know, civilians sometimes claim to see his shadow running across his rooftop at night. But no one has ever gotten close enough to be able to describe him as precisely as Officer Sinclair did tonight. We may have lost valuable assets tonight, but now we know who we're looking for at least. The details you were able to provide tonight are immeasurable value. As always, well done, Officer Sinclair. Well done. After all these years, we finally could have had him, and I let that bastard go. It was a reckless move. You should have waited for backup. You were very lucky tonight. Lucky.
He probably didn't consider that the maid would be awake, or that the police could respond as soon as we did. It's fortunate that we happened to live nearby.
Or maybe it was intentional. 2 murders back to back? Make sure we see him, but still can't catch him? A power play.
Plausible, Liddell. He has been taunting the royal families for years now. He co-opted their family crest as some sort of sick joke. A threat, more likely. What if they're an apology? That's impossible. Any regrets that might have had has long been drowned by all the blood on his hands. And I have no regrets. You're right. Regardless, this isn't his usual political terrorism. Roka and Grayson were recently recruited as double agents. They were assigned to try to infiltrate the Phantom Scythe underground network. Only those with the highest security clearance were aware. Seems like the leader is always one step ahead of us. Hawks, Liddell, Sinclair, I want to thank you three for coming so quickly tonight. The investigation unit will take care of the rest. You are now dismissed. Yes, sir. What a prick. Good to see he still has it out for you, Lauren. Are you sure you don't mean you, Kim? What do you mean? Lauren, you coming?
Huh? Yes. Finally, it's time to go home. What? Huh?
It sure is running faster today.
It's super late. Alright guys, I'm heading home. I intend to sleep like a log for the rest of the night. But you, William, make sure she gets home safe, or I'll kill you.
Ciao, peasants.
Bye, Kim.
Don't worry about it. Well, I'll be fine on my own. See you tomorrow. Do you seriously think I'm going to let you walk home alone tonight?
What?
You just spent half the night chasing down the most notorious killer in the city. He could be anywhere waiting for you.
I'll be fine, Will. You know better than anyone that I can defend myself.
Don't be silly. Of course I know. But won't you let an old friend walk you home just this once? Our houses are in the same direction anyways.
Fine, Mother.
But don't you dare slow me down. My bed awaits. Yes. At least one of us can sleep tonight. Don't you ever miss our academy days?
Oh, the good old days with no midnight calls about deranged criminals? Simpler times, certainly.
Sometimes I wonder if we really should have graduated early.
We would have been far too bored otherwise. We were already driving our instructors mad.
True. But who thought we'd go from playing cops and robbers in your mother's garden to this?
Definitely not me. How quickly things change. How has your mother been lately? How has your mother been lately?
The usual.
I see. Well, I'm sure her health will improve soon. With everything you've tried, something has to work. Speaking of work, you've been slacking off on your officer duties. Your squad is running wild. Just look at me and Kim. Kim Liddell.
That woman drives me insane. She never listens, and every time I open my mouth, she argues.
God bless her. Isn't she the best?
The worst. Cursed the day she was assigned to me.
She'd be hurt if she heard that.
She's lucky she's observant and never misses her target.
Charming.
You know, Lauren, a lot been different since we got our badges. But I'm glad some things didn't change at all. And some things never will. Now, thank you, gentlemen. The lady has been delivered safely. You can now go to sleep. Go sleep now. 2. See you tomorrow, Lauren. Good night. You're not doing this because of your occupational responsibility. It's personal. Who do you think I am, bastard? Allying myself with the most loathed criminal in the city? The Purple Hyacinth? You and I share the same goal. Find the leader and destroy him. No one's ever seen him and lived to tell the tale. Except I just did. Ever since that day, I wanted to take down the monsters responsible for his death. They took the person I cherished the most from me. I wanted to avenge him. And I wanted to spare others the same fate. My own search led me nowhere for 10 years, and now the assassin proposes he'll help me? I would be your best asset. But this quest almost destroyed me before. You should really let go, Lauren. Meet me at the bridge tomorrow at midnight. I won't have anything to do with him. It's long over. Alright guys, that is a wrap. Honestly, I feel like Lauren will meet up with the PH Purple Hyacinth at the bridge at midnight, but it's not a terrible cliffhanger, so I'm not so angry about that. If you guys enjoy my webtoon reading / reaction, feel free to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, drop some comments, and of course, I truly enjoy it, especially one of the viewers did drop a hint, an Easter egg, saying that, oh, whenever the font, like the bubble, is red, that means Lauren figures out that person is lying. Like, it's so crazy. If you guys have any other Easter eggs, hints, and stuff like that, feel free to let me know, and I will post it here so everyone else can see it too. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!